Hello, my beautiful life path number 9. So I saved the best for last always. And my little insightful ones. My little introspectors. Let's see. Let's see here. This is so you. I mean, I look at it and look at you behind that flower, okay? In the sun card deck. It's the sun card in this deck, I should say. Give yourself permission to experience joy. Ace of Wands. Don't you see how your passion makes you glow? And just like the Hermit, carrying a light. Look at that. Next up, 7, the Chariot. You'll never get anywhere if you keep standing still. And we have the Queen of Cups. Honoring your emotions is one of the highest forms of self-care, and with it wanted to come out, it's okay to cry with the Three of Swords. I'm just going to put it here, okay? It's not a bad thing. I don't feel it's a bad thing. I feel that, I've said this to a few numbers this week, that, I mean life path numbers, that sometimes we repress our emotions, and part of it is not just feeling great and wonderful and at peace and all that. Sometimes it's good to release the frustration. So I'm not gonna like really stick with this, but it's a reminder that sometimes tears are good too. Not for a whole day, but if you need a good cry to release something that's pent up, it's not always a bad thing. It's good to do it, and you feel a whole world better as you go forward. It's like you just released a bunch of frustration that you've been holding in. Okay, so let's take a look at the clarifiers for this, my beautiful nines. The King of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and a Queen of Wands. Ooh, you have a partnership here, which is really, really nice to see. Okay. Interesting. I've just been kind of laying the cards and not paying attention to them. So I feel that maybe your mind this week is not so much on introspection and just letting it wander. I feel like it's letting it wander. I feel this bike ride's making me feel like I'm like floating with the wind. The sun card is making me feel like I'm floating in the wind, being by the water, just relaxing. I'm getting that sensation. I feel that you are still balanced because you have the King and the Queen of Wands saying here. But I feel that it's not about choices. The Seven of Cups is giving me that feeling of like, I don't want to choose. There's many choices, but I don't want to choose. In other words, like, I didn't want to read these cards. I just wanted to feel them. Okay, I didn't want to go, okay, well, this is the story and put it together and taking it apart. I just wanted to just go, yeah, it's all good. This is great. This is wonderful. So I feel that you're putting it aside. You're not trying to figure out every single thing. You're just trying to stay within the balance. And I think that has to do with your fire here. I feel that you're letting that passion grow, that happiness flow, and that's really what's coming in with this. So a very laid back kind of week. I have to say, you and 8s have had the best readings this week so far. So, yeah, it's going to be a good week for you. Yeah. But I'm definitely getting you in your feels. There's that Three of Swords again, it come up. So I guess they do want me to reiterate that if part of that during the week is just having a little, you know, a release of emotions, I would say, a release of emotions. It doesn't need to be tears. It can just be like releasing it out of yourself to kind of just clean that out. That's okay. Okay? It brings on healing. It helps you out. Yeah, there's a Six of Wands right after, so I feel this is a really good week for you. You have the World card, a culmination, an understanding, and then choices again. You have the Seven of Cups again. So I feel that it's a much needed break before you start going again. That's what I feel. I feel that this by no means is bad. It's just release. Maybe it's just tears of joy. I'm hearing this. Maybe it's just tears of joy. Don't be afraid to let the tears flow. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. Whatever emotion comes in, if you need to feel if you feel like having the tears, have the tears. It is a bodily function that exists for a reason. It is not something that you should be repressing all the time, okay? Six of Wands, that's why I say maybe they're tears of joy. Maybe you've finished some project. Maybe you're taking a much needed rest and break, and this is going to be just the release that you need, because a World card comes in as well, and that's a culmination. That's an ending before a beginning. The Seven of Cups coming in twice is that you don't want to be making decisions, but you are going to be very soon again. So this is, they're saying, just take the break, okay? Enjoy it. Enjoy it for what it is. I don't feel any bad things even with these coming in. I feel really, you see the band-aid there, it's like healing and resting and just letting it be, okay? Letting the emotions flow. So I hope you have as wonderful week as this feels in the cards for you. I hope that you feel a little, you know, wind blown and happy and happy-go-lucky. And I will see you next week, my beautiful Life Path 9s. Take good care of yourself. Bye for now.